Now, with such a busy weekend ahead, you may be driving around a lot, and we are not supporting ever texting and driving. So if you have to send somebody a text, why not ask your car to do it for you?
Yes, cars can do that now, among a lot of other things. Here's Alex with more.
Well, it seems like cars these days are becoming more and more like computers on wheels. And there's a company that's staying right on the cutting edge of car tech. Here to tell us about the exciting announcements from Code Conference is Head of Consumer Affairs for Chevrolet, James Bell. James, thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thanks, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. We got some really cool stuff to show you.
Great, I'm looking forward to it. So there were some really cool announcements made yesterday. Can you tell us a little bit about what they were?
Yeah, well, study after study shows that people are driving their cars and up to hijinks with these devices. It's dangerous, it's unsafe, and it's really become almost part of our driving pattern, so much so that behavior is showing that it's very difficult to change. And so what we did at Chevrolet is partner with Apple for their iPhone systems and with Google for their Android systems to say, how can we better integrate what people are doing with these devices, but do it in a safer and saner way. So let me show you how this works. Jump inside the car here. And very easily, I take the standard connection, I attach it into the phone, and you'll see up on the screen here, first on the phone itself goes to CarPlay, and it connects into the car itself. I can then take my phone and put it away, and that's where the safety really comes in. We're not trying to find it in a purse or a backpack. It's put away, but the functionality that I want from the phone is now resident within the car.
I love that. It's almost like the car is sort of taking over control of your phone. So, I mean, you're sort of throwing more technology to solve a problem. Now, how do these work? Do they work really well consistently?
Sure. Oh, absolutely. So let's say we wanted to send you a text. So again, while I'm driving, I can keep my hands on the road, my eyes focused out here, rather than looking down. I mean, we've all seen at stoplights when people are over here doing stuff and then the light turns green and they're not ready. That's probably because they're texting or doing something like that nature. So again, hands on the road, and I just push this button. Send a text to Alex TV.
Okay, what do you want to say to Alex TV?
Let's go for a drive.
Your message to Alex TV says, let's go for drive. Ready to send it?
Yes.
I'll send your message.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
All right.
That's wonderful. So you got Siri integrated in there now. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh my gosh, it says, let's go for a drive. James, this is awesome. That worked so effectively.
It's pretty fantastic, isn't it? I mean, just like that again, and think about this, that I did all of that while my hands were on the wheel here. I wasn't doing anything down here. I was all in the drive.
And of course, there's so many more features to it. For example, you can play your music, right?
I can do music. The one that I think that is probably really on the safety side more important is navigation, because it's interesting, so many cars today have really sophisticated navigation systems built right into the car, but we're picking up our phones and using these instead. So let's try to do that. We're trying to find the local Safeway grocery store. Directions to closest Safeway.
Getting directions to Safeway.
And it should come up here in a second. Well, sometimes things work out the way they should and sometimes they don't, but I think you get the idea.
I do.
That again, while I'm driving, all the functionality is there. Sometimes Siri lets you down anyway, so we'll blame her this time.
Of course, let me tell you, every time I've done a tech demo, something goes wrong, so it's okay. But what I find most impressive about this announcement is how many models it's actually going to affect. So really quick before we go, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see other manufacturers are going to announce partnerships with Apple or with Android, and only on certain vehicles. What's really great about this is that we're doing it on 14 Chevrolet models, starting with the 2016 model year, and it's Apple and Android. So it's a full coverage. It's a really broad stroke, really kind of bringing this very important safety technology to as many drivers as possible.
That's excellent, James. This is great. Thank you so much for giving us that demo, and we hope to see you soon.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
All right, and stay where you are. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.